Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, North Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver makes the grab.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield and spot it at the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Important third down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket. After all that running around, they got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now they'll run it on the draw. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
That's the end of the first quarter. North Carolina, 14. Memphis, 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Goes down after making it on the ground. That's not going to be enough for a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now
he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still give pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Memphis offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner heads out of bounds. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him. The defense making a statement on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina 14, Memphis 10.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your North Carolina Tar Heels will take over 1st and 10.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but the game moves him to the 44.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looks right for a quick completion. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, North Carolina 17, Memphis 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He pulls in the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here's the second down play. Now the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Crucial third down play right here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And look at this, it's a fake. And it's caught. The fake produces a first down.
Hey, I understand going for it, I do. Boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the line to gain.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.